Hello, my name is George Schrott, and I'd like to speak to you a few minutes about having adequate and safe housing for our families. Did you know that worldwide nearly 2 billion people live in slum housing and over 100 million people are homeless? That's why the need for housing is so great. Many American families have been stuck in the endless cycle of the government's social entitlement system, with little or no hope of escaping a system that it was only meant to help them. These families have little hope for a chance for personal home ownership. They're stuck in the government's social welfare system and unable to change or improve their family's living condition. But there is a way that we can help. Through Habitat for Humanity, a worldwide nonprofit Christian ministry with a mission conviction that every man, woman, and child should have a decent, safe, and affordable place to live. Habitat for Humanity is funded through non-government donations and the time donated by volunteers on the construction of new homes. Through the time given by volunteers to help in the construction and renovation of home projects, homes are started, built, and families are given a second chance to live and own a home in a safe neighborhood. Worldwide, families are left homeless by natural disasters, war, and civil unrest, often face dire housing situations as they struggle to rebuild their lives. Habitat for Humanity's disaster response program provides shelter and housing solutions to help these families recover. Former President Jimmy Carter and his wife have been involved in Habitat for Humanity since 1984, working to bring awareness and providing adequate housing. The Carter Work Project in 2010, held in Birmingham, finished 28 new homes between October 4th and October 9th. This year, for the second year in a row, the Carter Work Project will be returning to Haiti, returning November 24th through the 1st of December, working to rebuild homes from the earthquake disaster in 2010. Habitat for Humanity has been working in Haiti for more than 28 years. Habitat Haiti has provided housing solutions for a variety of initiatives. Habitat Haiti also teaches construction skills for reducing disaster risks to local communities of the area. The housing project for homes built by Habitat for Humanity do much to ease the burden for the families in need. These homes are physically safe and personal security for the family is improved. The family's sense of stability and dignity will stabilize and start to grow again. They're given new hope for their family's future. Their limited monies are now freed up for more essential needs for the family. Habitat for Humanity has many different projects ongoing to help families deal with local disasters such as the recent tornadoes and flood victims in the Midwest part of the United States. Across the United States, we watch TV news and see all of the reports about local families losing their homes from circumstances outside of their control. Perhaps you know of friends or family members who have lost their place to live because of financial difficulties. Can you imagine that happening to you or your family? Just what would you do? Who would you ask for help? From the news reports and all of the different disasters that occur across the United States each year, you know that this can affect the family's home and their security. If you believe in a limited government and think that the government should not be our caregiver in control over our families' lives, then as a citizen, it is our civic duty to take a more active role and participate in helping our local communities and neighbors. It could be your family in need, searching for that place to live. It's people that make a difference, helping people bring back dignity and pride into our local communities. We never know when or where our lives are going to be touched by disaster or a horrific life event. As a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, you have a chance to affect people's lives in a positive and long-term way, giving the security and safety of a newly constructed home. How many lives do you want to change this summer as a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity? Can your friends and neighbors count on your support as a volunteer this summer? Summer projects for home builds are now being scheduled. Please go to Habitat's website at www.habitat.org for information on local Habitat chapters and this summer's detail for local home building projects in your area. Thank you for your time and support.